They're here. I saw them hover over the cards. That means they're here. It means they're here. Must hit them with the sad plug emote before they leave again. My fair citizens of Sodium City, we have, boom, learn to Rubble Read. So the archetype of this deck is going to be a control style land destruction deck. It's a very, very fun deck. I enjoy land destruction. I know a lot of you out there do as well. So that is what this deck is, trying to bring the fans back, right? Bring it all back. Our win condition for this deck is going to be Waking the Trolls. Now, Waking the Controls, we only have 2 of. So if both of them get exiled, we're kind of fucked. But our other win condition, you could say, is us not milling. We have 3 Gaia's Blessings and 2 Regrowths now. So Gaia's Blessing, obviously, we get to shuffle 3 cards from a graveyard, put them into the library, and then draw a card. So with 1 Gaia's Blessing, we can shuffle 3 cards from our graveyard into our library, draw a card. If it's another Gaia's Blessing, we can shuffle one of the Gaia's Blessings in our graveyard and then 2 other cards and keep doing it. You're essentially getting 2 cards from your graveyard into the library as you're drawing cards. It's very, very tedious and it does work, but once again, we also have Regrowth to help with that, which we can return a specific card from our graveyard to our hand. So we can cast Gaia's Blessing more than once in the same turn, and we can also get Regrowth as well as Gaia's Blessing back. It's a big loop that you can go through if you really need to not get milled out. Very rarely does it happen, but it is something that happens from time to time. But the main win condition is Waking the Trolls. It's a 6 mana enchantment where when it comes into play, destroy target land. Super cool, right? We love destroying lands here. Second turn, put target land card from any graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. This is really cool. You can take one of their lands that you blew up that either scries when it comes in the battlefield or gains a life, or something with a special ability, whatever it may be. It's nice, right? It's technically ramp, right? It's just a free land for you to have. Then the next turn is choose target opponent. If they control fewer lands than you, create a number of 4/4 green troll warrior creature tokens with trample equal to the difference. So if we have 10 lands and they have 5 lands, we make 5 4/4 troll tramples, which is just great. And they make awesome noises. It's like, "Rawr!" And you have to make that noise like every time. It's just kind of required by the deck. So if you're not doing well with the deck and you're not making the troll noise, that's probably why. As far as ramp goes, we have 2 different cards if you don't include Waking the Trolls, which we talked about just a second ago. We have Into the North and Cleansing Wildfire. Now, Into the North is our main form of ramp. This is just a 2-mana sorcery. Search your library for a snow land card, put it into play, tap, then shuffle your library. This is great because we can actually search for dual lands, because there are dual snow lands. However, currently I have basically nothing but snow lands, and it's really not necessary. Even though we have 4 Into the North and we're doing Gaia's Blessing and Regrowths and stuff like that, without Primal Amulet and without copying it a whole bunch, we don't necessarily need our deck to be only snow lands. So I think if we added a couple shock lands or something like that, the deck would be even just a slight bit more consistent when it comes to the mana base, because there were a few times where we needed a forest, but we didn't have any in our opening hand, but they could have been dual lands in most circumstances. The next card we're going to use for ramp quite a lot is going to be Cleansing Wildfire. Now this is unconventional ramp, but it's 1 red and a colorless, destroy target land. Its controller may search the library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle their library, and then you get to draw a card. So if we're going up against a 3-color or 4-color deck, a lot of times we'll blow up their land like a Triome or something, or if it's a specific land that has a special ability, we'll usually target that as well, because it is nice just to draw a card. However, we are running Cascading Cataracts as a land. This is just a indestructible land that taps for a colorless. It does suck that it taps for colorless, but most of the time we just need lands. We're not running any ultimatums that require a specific color, and it's only a 2-color deck. It's just green and red, so it's not that bad. But It does have the ability of pay 5 colorless and tap it, add 5 mana in any combination of colors. So if you do, for some reason, only have like 1 red and everything else green, you can tap your Cataracts and 5 other mana to add a bunch of red if you need to, right? So it is something that you can use. So basically what you do is you target Cascading Cataracts with Cleansing Wildfire. Now, that Cascading Cataracts is indestructible. With Cleansing Wildfire, when you go to destroy it, you can still target it because it's still targetable. However, when it goes to destroy it, nothing happens because it's indestructible. But the way Cleansing Wildfire is worded, it just says destroy target land, period. Then it says its controller may search their library for a basic land card and put it into play tapped. Now, it doesn't say if a land was destroyed this way, like a lot of cards you will see do say. So the fact that it doesn't say that means you can target your own land that is an indestructible land. So you do that, you search your land or search your library for a land, put it in the battlefield tapped, and then you draw a card. So think of Explore, but instead of drawing a card and then hoping you have a land and putting it into play, you're literally searching your land. Why do I keep saying that? You're literally searching your library, finding an exact basic land that you want, putting it into play, and then you're drawing a card. So it's probably one of the best ramp cards in the game, in my opinion. However, you do have to have Cascading Cataracts out. But it's still amazing against 3, 4, and 5 color decks. As for our card advantage, it's going to be a combination of a lot of cheap stuff. We have Abundant Harvest, Gaea's Blessing, Regrowth, Cram Session, Cleansing Wildfire, and I believe that's probably it as far as actual card advantage. However, we're not really drawing too many cards out of that. Outside of Cleansing Wildfire and Gaea's Blessing, we're not really drawing any cards. We're just doing a cantrip. We're replacing the cards that we have with something else. Cleansing Wildfire is still kind of just replacing itself. Gaea's Blessing, we're actually shuffling 3 other cards, or up to 3 other cards, from our graveyard to our library and then drawing a card. So that is kind of also card advantage, but in the long run, we don't just have something that's sitting there generating card value all the time, like a Planeswalker that draws us a card every turn, or like a Cosmos Elixir, or anything like that. We just don't have that. So we have to use cards that kind of replace themselves, but that ends up thinning out the deck enough for us to get our powerful removal spells and everything else that we need. The recursion, in order to also get those spells once again. The Abundant Harvest helps either find a land specifically or get a non-land specifically, which really just aids in the cohesion of the deck. And I really think the combination of Abundant Harvest and Gaea's Blessing is ridiculously underrated. I think you could almost build any deck with just 4 Abundant Harvests or 3 to 4 Gaea's Blessings and a couple Regrowths or Balageds, and it would be ridiculous. Any deck that has green with it, you throw blue, black, red, white. Start off with that and you'll be in a great spot regardless. Now, if you want to take this deck and build it at home, it's only going to run you 20 rares and 4 mythics. This is probably one of the cheapest decks that I've ever built. 20 rares, it's still a lot, but it's really not a lot compared to most of my decks that are right around 40 rares. So I highly recommend this one, especially if you like land destruction. I know many people don't play land destruction in paper because of social norms, but when you're online playing on ladder, trolling people, it feels so much better. Trust me, it feels so much better. So once again, take this deck, play it, let me know your results in the comment section below. If you want this deck list, it will be at the top right hand corner of this video. A little card will pop out. You will also see the text-based version in the description below, as well as a link to my Aether Hub page. There you will also see a link to all of my videos, and it'll also have video clips of every single deck as well. And as for yesterday's comment question of the day, I asked you, what do you think of the Scapeshift, Bloodsun, Lotus Field, Strict Proctor kind of ramp combo package thing? Do you think it's worth it, or do you think there's something we should take out or change? Here are your answers. And if you want your comment featured in these videos, make sure that you answer the comment question of the day every single day, 7 days a week in the comment section below. Stay salty and enjoy the games. Alright. We're gonna hop right in to a Gruul land destruction deck that I made actually a few days ago. Usually Gruul land destruction is really not that great because of the fact that there's no green and no red. It's an issue that red just has in general, to where it can't do damage. Or it can't destroy things. It can only do damage, and it's minor damage. Okay, Glee doesn't do anything against us. We can get a little bit of life. So yeah, you know, things have more than a 3 but, typically. Or a 4. It's kind of nice. So we get a little ramp here. Rampy poo. Let's get another red source. Great card. Great card. Okay. I need to get that one, and then I'm gonna need to get another great source, I think. Okay, so if I get an untapped land, we're in a pretty good position, because then I can Star of Extinction, right? We're gonna take a fuck ton of damage. Okay, so they don't leave their priest untapped. Which is nice. So we're doing this because if I thin out the deck enough and I can get not what I was hoping. Like if I got an Anger of the Gods, I could have just killed it because I had enough to cast that. Don't really need either of those. Stone Rain is nice, obviously, but it's not something we need. Yeah. We do take 2 damage. We're eliminating their... Luckily, they're attacking with their priest. Because it would be much better if they sacrificed it. Because then they would have actually got damage out of their... Whatchamacallit? That. I don't think it matters. I think I'm going to get the Star of Extinction, Cleansing Wildfire. Oh, yeah. Let's get the Lifegain. I think that's probably best. Get a board wipe, and then 2 things of Lifegain. We take these all day. And a Cram Session? Absolutely. And I can still Anger the Gods. Don't think I need to. Opponent's big mad. Opponent is big mad. Yeah, opponent's big mad. Oh, this is great. Sorry, opponent. I just can't help myself. There it is. No, I can actually cast both of those on the same turn, so I'm not super worried about it. Bottom. Oop, hit the top. Oh. Okay. On land. Okay. Well, now I just have to do it because I see it. This is great. What dice deals doing? No. Guess I should have done that on this turn when I made the things. Madman Inc. It's so fitting. You were so big mad. Oh, you're the biggest of mad. That's why I like this deck. The big mads come out in full force. I really like, oh my god, it's so stupid. I really like 4 Gaia's Blessings in decks. 4 Gaia's Blessings, 4 of the Abundant Harvest is the most annoying shit that anyone could possibly have to deal with. Like, I cannot stress it enough. Like, if you put Primal Amulet in this deck, oh my gosh. That would be so fucking annoying. And I like it. I think I did it in a previous deck, but I was using black, and I think also Professor Onyx and a couple other things. But you could make that straight up Gruul and probably do some things with that. Maybe turn it into an 80 card deck and you can do some other stupid bullshit with it. It would be really interesting. It would be funny as fuck. Yeah, I think that actually seems really funny. I might do that now that I think about it. It sounds really funny. I would love to see the opponent get big mad once again. Love it. I love it when they're big mad. It makes me so happy. So happy. It's not the greatest, but we do get to Abundant Harvest for a land. Hopefully, what would be awesome is if we can get a Cataracts. If we get a Cataracts from this, or just off the draw, we get some nice ramp. Yeah, so the ramp would be really, really good. Really good. Cataracts. We tried. Land. Well, not exactly what we wanted. Maybe they play something? Obviously get the double. I kind of want to get the... Like, I kind of wanted to get the green, but they already have the double green. Okay, so now I get the green black. Ooh, Cataracts, though. Cataracts, though. Also fantastic. So this turn I get to Anger the Gods into a Cataracts, and then I think the opponent scoops Potatoes.
Come on, let's go.
Let's get a green source. Beautiful. Your last land is gonna go bye-bye. Red. I should have actually blown up one of those, I think. Yeah. Like, oof. I feel like you might have been 5 color, maybe? Black, green, blue, white. It's 4 color something. 4 color scry shit. I mean, it's 4 color ramp. I don't know what it's supposed to do. 4 color I don't play cards. All right, we'll probably climb the ladder with this. I'm actually just play this on stream like all day tomorrow. I have a deck planned for Tuesday. Okay. I'm gonna do this because if we top deck a red source, we get to Wildfire. If not, it's fine because we can still into the north. And let's just get our red green. Yeah, and if we get a red here, that's fantastic as well. Yeah, I'm gonna need a couple things. That is exactly one of the things I needed. Action, red, draw. Ooh. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, but I'll do that on land. Okay. So if I can survive 2 attacks, I'm okay. All right, that's probably for the best. Damn it. I was really hoping they didn't do that. And then they get to... Three, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Just making sure I had 7. Okay, I mean, I don't mind having another land because now I can Star of Extinction and Abundant Harvest. Okay. They didn't kill me. Okay, I was worried they had an indestructible or protection or something. Okay, that's good. This is a good, like, at start. Because their base creatures don't have that shit. Beautiful. Just do red again. Yeah, we take these. Thin out the deck even more. Let's get a Star of Extinction, a Abundant Harvest, and an Abundant Harvest. I almost always get Abundant Harvest back if I can. Such a good fucking card. It's like such a good fucking card. It's just a really good cantrip. I guess it may be better just to shuffle back in the things you want, but I don't know. Ooh, it's a good Star of Extinction target. A good Star of Extinction target. We take those. How dare you, sir? Well, I'm gonna give them hope. I'm going to give them hope. Maybe I just shouldn't have done that yet. Guess maybe I needed to kill them. Or maybe I needed to kill the creatures. Maybe I should have I don't know. I could have. That's their third Soul Warden, though. Alright. Have another Into the North, sure. They missed a land drop again, so I think we just Star of Extinction. They can't play another Ajani, but they can still gain life and get shit from that Griffinary. Okay. That's good. Thins out our deck and draws a card. Dude, Cleansing Wildfire is so fucking good. That's weird because it showed on top. Ah, beautiful. Finally. Finally. It's mine. It's all mine. How does it make you feel, Poet? Are you excited to play Magic now? Ooh, that's scary. Let's go for non-land. All right, well, let's blow up that. We're gonna make a lot of trolls. A lot of them. Is opponent big sad? Sad butt plug. But opponent, you're supposed to be the big white bully. Mono white Lifegain. Always bullying the little guy. And now you're getting shit on by land destruction of all things. So a lot of times we use Cleansing Wildfire to ramp us. So I'll take this time while opponent's roping. So let me put on the rope wig. Rope wig has been equipped. Hello, my name is Strider. I am the mayor of Sodium City. Ask me anything in the comment section below. So yeah, a lot of times we use Cleansing Wildfire to blow up our own land. But it's indestructible because Cascading Cataracts is an indestructible land. So what it says is destroy target land. Its controller may search their library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle, and then you draw a card. So this is great. We target an indestructible land. We still search our library because it doesn't say if you destroy it. It just says destroy. And then search your library for a basic land. And then put it in the battlefield. And then you draw cards. So it's like a guaranteed, think Explore, but it's guaranteed. Like it's guaranteed ramp, unlike Explore. So it thins out your deck because it guarantees gets a land, and then you draw a card. I would say it's better than Explore, but you have to have Cataracts out or some type of indestructible land. However, if you're going up against a 3-color deck or something, a lot of times use Cleansing Wildfire on the opponent because most of the time they don't have basics, right? Or not very many, and it's funny. Because then it's just like, you do it. We have 13 things. 13 trolls. 13 times 4 is more than 30. Even if they drop down some blockers, we just anger the gods and LOL. Oh, shit. I love it. This is what Magic the Gathering is all about. Making people salty. Look at this. This is the salt rope of victory. It's good. Oh, they're here. I saw them hover over the cards. That means they're here. It means they're here. Must hit them with the sad butt plug emote before they leave again. Good game. Yeah, it has to be a late good game too. Oh no. What have we turned into? What have we turned into? My fair citizens. We're the worst. I love being a degenerate. It's great. Join me, why don't you? Oof. We had this the other game too, where we were just missing green. Like 2 turns. Oh. Shit. Alright, well, we have a few cards that help us. They probably need to get rid of Gaia's Blessing, right? This Gaia's Blessing fucks up their graveyard. Not a green. Wish it was a green. Oh my god. So I can't search my library. Oh, fuck me in the dick. Gaia's Blessing does nothing. Yeah. I always lose to Grixis. Can I ever? I'll never beat Grixis, ever. I will literally never beat Grixis. It's such a fucking meme. Such a meme. Does anyone have this problem? Can anyone beat Grixis? Is Grixis beatable? I feel like nobody can beat it.
I guess we'll never know.
Okay, well. Okay then. What a fucking meme, dude. I'll never beat Grixis. It'll never happen. It'll never ever happen. Okay. So we essentially realized that we need to get Storm's Wrath. Storm's Wrath does kind of suck because it fucks up our Waking the Trolls. But I think adding in 3 of them should be okay. It'll definitely help. Keeping the 4 Angers. This will also blow up some Planeswalkers. I think overall, that should help a lot. Should. Let's go back even more. So let's go up to a 4th star and go to a 4th Storm's Wrath. Still don't know if I like... Probably go down a Cleansing Wildfire, to be honest. Alright, let's try this. We need Bala. Bala again, more than anything else. Or... Just Recollect. Right? Oh. I thought there was a 2-mana one. Isn't there a... Turn target card from... Yeah. 'Cause... 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 ' Hmm. Okay. I really just don't like Stone Rain. I don't think Stone Rain's that great. I think Rubble Reading is just a vastly superior. Since we're not doing it on turn 2, I don't think it's necessary. This, I think, should be much, much better. All right. I like this deck. It's super fun. You have to find like the sweet spot. Depends on that. If you're going up against a lot of mono white aggro, you don't want to play this deck. I still think it might need a little bit more card draw. I don't know, I really want to throw in Primal Amulet to this deck. I think it'll make it funnier. They have Mana Tithe. That one Mana Tithe that makes you want to run Mana Tithe all the time now. Let's do another red because we do need more red. I only have 2 white, or 2 green. Non-land. Okay. Alright, we're getting more green. Cram Session. That. 2 environmental sciences. This. See, like, this could get really out of control, right? Like, this could get really out of control if you had Primal Amulet. Like that, we just cast, like, a fuck ton of spells. No. You are not gonna have a blue source. I disagree.
Not gonna happen!
Yeah, I'm like, no. Not having a blue source. Veto your blue source. Okay, so Star, Cram, Regrowth. Ooh, I should have done the other guy's blessing first. Fuck it. I didn't need any of those either. But, so... Abundant Harvest, Gaia's Blessing, Rubble Reading. Sweet. Alright. And this is what I'm talking about. We're just drawing cards, we're filtering our shit back. Yeah, and yeah, you don't like that. We got a bunch of our land destruction back. I wish there was a lesson that was land destruction. If there was a land destruction lesson, I would be like all over these learn cards. Like, that shit would be ridiculous. Like, even if it was pretty expensive, like if it was the 7 mana colorless one, I think I would probably, and it was just, destroy target land or destroy target permanent, exile target permanent. Like, I would play the shit out of that card. But they hate us. They hate us, Chad. They hate us. Oh, I hate all of us, YouTube. Every land destruction player in the world, they hate us. Stay hydrated. Dude, I'm like thirsty as fuck. It's so hot in here. It's like, how hot is it right now? It is 1 a.m. and it's 100 degrees. It is 100 degrees. Maybe I need to add in I don't think I need just snowlands. I really don't need that for just into the north. I think I was being way too aggressive with that shit. Even though I have 4 Gaia's blessings. Yeah, Waking the Trolls just needs to be like at the bottom. Yeah, I think I just need more dual lands. It's kind of fucking us a few times. Beautiful. Perfect thing. As long as they don't have a Thoughtseize. Okay, cool. Perfect. Even better. Alright. Kinda wanted a green source out of that one. That's fine. No. I'm like, Definitely don't need that. I have lands for the next 2 turns. So I don't need that either. A lady. Green. Beautiful. Non-land. Okay. I mean, that's a great card too, but not necessarily what we were looking for. Now I'm just interested as to what they're doing. Nothing. Yeah, I'll take another. Still better. Yeah, I mean, I didn't need a 3rd one. I guess it would have been fine, but not really anything I needed. Well, we have Wraths. We can blow shit up.
Go blow some shit
We
up!
can do that. You got it. Feel like this is a Fight Club deck and they need quadruple black. I cannot let that happen. Yeah. We'll see if it has Maskwood Nexus in it, because that'll make it like a for sure thing. If it has Maskwood Nexus, then it's definitely a Fight Club deck. I'm like, I don't want to take any damage. Night Pack Ambusher. Okay, so it's just a Doge deck. Pretty good. Need to get rid of this, because that's like infinite draw for them, because Great Henge gives them life. So they're just gonna take damage and then gain the life from the Great Henge, and it's just a moot point at that point. Even though they'd probably be taking more damage. For loyalty counter. So this will go up to 7. I can double this. Yeah, that'll go up to 3. Alright, hold on. What is this in the sideboard again? I think I'm not. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Oh yeah, I just need to do that.
You cannot run or hide.
Yeah.
Cannot be hunted.
Alright. Well, a Recollect would be nice. Another Gaia's Blessing. Recollect would be ideal.
We are the apex predators.
That's fine. I do not mind. Do not mind a Gaia's Blessing. Not the best thing ever. I might keep 1 Star of Extinction in there. Just in case we get the Recollect. Star. Gaia's Blessing. And Storm's Wrath? We can do this. We can do that.
You're not scared of dogs, are you?
That was a hard decision. Like I'm pretty sure I needed to keep that on top. I think it's the safe move to keep it on top because then I draw it and then I just into the north. I don't really want them to attack, because I don't know what they can do to their wolves. And I don't want them to, like, buff Garruk. The war? Give it indestructible or whatever. Hey. Tapped.
You messed with the wrong wolfen.
All right. Let's see how this goes. We have a blocker just in case. Fun of Flourishing, nice. Goose is loose, baby. Another Wicked Wolf. They're not gonna attack though, are they? They are. Huh. That's any time. Huh. So they can make a food and make one indestructible, swing in, force me to block one of them, and then they die on the backswing. So I don't think they can do that. Unless they top deck another Wicked Wolf, in which case, fuck. Okay, they can make both of them indestructible. Yeah, they can make both of them 5/5s now. That was like the ideal top deck. That sucks so bad. That sucks. Yeah, that was close to the worst case scenario. But just go black-white. And then do I have 6? I do. Okay. I do still have 6. Whew. That was like really close. It's like it looked like I had 6. I didn't count it, but it looked like I had 6, so I just went with it, right? It's one of those things. It's good. It's good. It's a good way of playing the game, right? It's good. The best way. At the end of the night, this deck went 16 and 13. However, once we made the final changes, because we realized we were going up against just like a shit ton of aggro, I ended up just adding in more board wipes and taking out a tiny bit of land destruction. So I took out actually all of the stone rains after a bit, just stuck with 4 Rubble Readings. Did end up taking out 1 Gaia's Blessing, which I was kind of against for the most part. I want to run 4 Gaia's Blessing, but instead I put in 2 Regrowths instead of 1 Gaia's Blessing, and I feel that that's a perfectly okay trade-off, because sometimes you just need to get a specific card back. The deck, I believe, is very good after we made the changes. It was 4-1. It felt better. So it's good. It's good. I would say it's good. It's really fun. I enjoy it a lot. Thank you all so much for watching. If you made it to this point, it means you either really enjoyed the video or you fell asleep and I'm waking you up now. Either way, thank you for all the support. I really do appreciate it. If you want to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification, come out with videos 7 days a week.